So how many have you seen so far? Do you see one?
Oh, I know where that is. So it's right there.
Ah, so you put 2 tallies down.
Right here?
Nope. Flip it over. So right here, put 2 tallies down for barrel.
I grew up as the son of farm workers. My mom raised us working in the fields of California and Arizona, and so my older siblings would pick the crops along with my mom, and I myself would be out there with my younger sister on Saturdays when we weren't in school. And so we saw how hard that work was, and at the end of the day we couldn't afford to buy the very produce that we were picking. So that's why these types of programs are so important, because it doesn't only teach the kids the value of good food, it also teaches them how to grow the food. And so if we can do that, that's innovation right there.
You know, as a folklorist, I am often asked the question, does a tradition have to be something really old? And what is the role of innovation in tradition, in traditional food and culture? And it's really interesting because one of the unique aspects about traditions is that they need to be renewed in order to be relevant. If you just have a tradition that doesn't innovate, that doesn't update itself, it becomes just something you put on a shelf. So when I think of innovation, I think of what the kids are doing in their everyday life, in their engagement with the products, with the chicken, with the growing, with the earth, as a process that is the same equivalent process of a living culture.
The Community and School Garden program is based on the principle that group work and group problem solving is often more effective than problem solving by an individual on his own. So this idea that collaboration, group decision making is a learned skill is something that we try to emphasize a great deal in the Community and School Garden workshop.
The school garden programs we're a part of bring together University of Arizona students, professional educators, and K-12 students in ways that transform the way they interact with education and the urban environment.
What I think is cool about our school garden is that, like, what we harvest, we use it at the cafeteria, and we also use it for Mom to Market.
Take everything they learn from school and incorporate it in our home garden.
This is the best part of my job, is to come out and see excited kids in the garden, kids that are engaged in their community, kids that are working together to help feed their friends and classmates. I mean, that's an amazing thing.
So growing up, I had a lot of questions about my disability, and eventually my mom told me about the exposure to pesticides and how she got sick. Obviously that caused a whole lot of frustration for me growing up, and as I got older, I started to turn that frustration into passion for supporting these types of programs. And I see that very same passion in the program partners. I see that passion with the school district. I see that passion with the Food Bank of Southern Arizona. I see that passion amongst all the specialists that are working on this program. And that's the kind of passion that I also see in our students that are working in those school garden to cafeteria programs. That is what we want to do. We want to turn that frustration of not having access to good food into innovation. And that's what this program's doing. And that's what I hope that this program can continue to do for generations.